Streaming live on Facebook. Check. Broadcasting live on 93.5 FM.
Check.
All systems go.
Check.
You are officially cruising with the case handler. Good morning, everybody. My name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler, and we are here every weekday at 9:30 sharp. Although today we were just chatting, so maybe we're a few minutes late. So don't hold against us. We're here to provide you with quality legal information, maybe even a little entertainment. We're certainly here and appreciative that you are listening to us on either 93.5 FM or Facebook. I am an attorney. I'm a third-generation attorney. My family's been practicing in New York City for nearly 100 years. Very, very proud of that fact. And Squeeze, let's let everybody know exactly who we are, what we do, and how we do it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Squeeze Annakie. I am the CEO of the Link Up Media Group of companies. You probably have heard me on radio station 93.5 WVIP FM, the one that you're listening to now for decades. And also obviously on social media, I'm all over the place on Instagram and Facebook. I have teamed up with the #1, in my opinion, personal injury attorney in the tri-state area. His name is Adam Handler, and I've known him for well over 15 years. Yes, he's getting old. When I met him, he was just a young buck, tearing up the streets and tearing up the courts and everything. Now the man is a stalwart. Now the man is kicking asphalt, left, right, forward, and center, especially the asphalts of the insurance companies. Now he's fighting for our people out there, whether it's the immigrant community, the non-immigrant community, people in status, people out of status, non-citizens, citizens. He's doing it for them all, and he loves it. And there's nothing like hiring someone who really loves their job and very passionate about their job. And what am I speaking about? I'm speaking about the fact that we will never get out of this life that we're in alive without accidents. We won't. There will be some kind of accident that happened to us. A lot of us, we have had automobile accidents. And what has happened when we do have that? We go to the hospital, we get treated, we say it's a bump, we say it's a bruise, we say we're gonna be okay. Oh, I'm fine. No, you don't know if you're fine. Go to the hospital, see a doctor, okay? Get yourselves checked out. You never know what's happening in the human body, in your anatomy. However, when that happens, there's a reason why you pay premiums every month when it comes to insurance. There's a reason why you spend all that money. A lot of us, especially from the immigrant community, when I was younger, I used to think this, okay, I'm just paying my insurance just so that I can get to drive the car. I'm just paying my insurance just so that I can show off in my car, I can go to work, or I can drop my kids at school or whatever. That's the reason why I'm paying my insurance. That's not why you're paying your insurance. You're not paying your insurance to make your car legal on the road. That's not the reason why you're paying your insurance. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask the top personal injury attorney that has settled well over $130 million to define what is insurance. Adam Handler, you've got thousands of people listening to you on 93.5 FM for the past 15 years, all right? Can you define to the listening public what is insurance and why is insurance? Can you do that for me?
Yeah. So insurance is essentially the financial backing of liability, meaning if you are insured, you have protection against expenses that would normally come out of an accident or anything else. So let's talk about different kinds of
layman's term.
What do you say?
Layman's term.
Layman's term. Yeah. So you got a car, right? There's a requirement in the state of New York that you must maintain at least $25,000 worth of insurance, right? New Jersey is 15. Why? Because if God forbid you cause an accident, we want to make sure that the individual on the other end of that accident has not only a right of recovery, but for your own peace of mind, that you're going to be protected. So for example, when we sue, a lot of people think, when we start a lawsuit, we're suing the insurance. No, we're suing the individual, but the insurance kicks in, right? So for example, if you do have no insurance, right, you're driving your vehicle illegally without any insurance and you cause an accident, we file the lawsuit against you, David Annakie, and I'm using you as an example, but I know you've got excellent insurance, David. So,
Yes,
but
I
I'm using
do.
you as an example. We sue David Annakie, and then all of a sudden there's a judgment or a verdict against you, and now it's time to pay. Well, who's going to pay it? Well, without insurance, you are financially and legally responsible for the damages, right? And that, we could take, seize your assets. We could put liens on your home. We can garnish your wages. But when you have insurance, you have a contract. Insurance is essentially a contract. You pay a business, Geico, State Farm, Progressive, Allstate. You have a contract with them saying, if I cause an accident, I'm going to pay you money every year, which is your premium. And in exchange, you're going to cover me for liability up to a certain amount that we've agreed to. Now, again, you may have insurance of 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, 250,000. Generally speaking, those individuals that have more to protect have higher insurance, right? If you're driving a vehicle and you cause a terrible, terrible accident, and the other individual is very, very seriously injured, but maybe you don't own your home, maybe you have a low-paying job, maybe you don't have any assets that are at risk, you make the decision to have a low insurance amount because you've got nothing really to protect. If, on the other hand, you have a home, you have a business, you have a 401k, you have bank accounts, and you cause an accident, and let's say the judge or the jury, awards that individual $3 million. Well, they're either coming after you for the 3 million or they're coming after you for your insurance. So insurance basically is a way to protect yourself from having personal financial exposure if, God forbid, you cause an accident. But it's almost, there's other insurance, there's health insurance. Why do we have health insurance? Well, if God forbid, we get in a terrible illness and require extensive medical treatment, we may not be able to pay out of pocket for that. You have insurance, you pay a premium every year, your insurance company takes care of it. Or homeowners insurance, right? You own a home, and all of a sudden a huge tree falls and falls through your house, causing significant damage. Well, unless you've got homeowners insurance, guess who's paying that bill, Squeeze? Insurance, right? He's pointing at me. No, I'm not paying that bill, but the homeowner is. Essentially, insurance covers you when disaster strikes. And we always say you can never prepare for an accident, but there are things that you can do to protect yourself. Number one, have adequate insurance, not only on the liability end, right, but on the sum end, right? Which is the supplemental insurance. Also, you can prepare yourself for your response. What is going to happen if, God forbid, you're in that terrible accident, your family's in that terrible accident, the car accident, the construction accident, the slip and fall. You better make sure that you have the number of a very good attorney that's going to fight for you like family. And again, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is now 9:42 a.m. on Tuesday, the 23rd of March, and I am your case handler. We are here for you. We are Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. This show is called Cruising with the Case Handler, and our phone number is 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. Those of you watching right now, including my sister-in-law, Heather, good morning to you. Happy to have you with us, and happy to know that you're down with PPID. If you're watching us on social media, you're connected to PPID, you're connected to the Case Handler. If you're listening to us on 93.5 FM, thank you so much, but go one step further. If you can safely do so now or do so later, check me out on Facebook, check me out on Instagram, check out the Case Handler. Be connected to my practice. See for your own very eyes the wonderful things we do for people that never in a million years expected that they get into that terrible accident, Squeeze.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Handler, your top personal injury attorney. And, I was getting to the point about insurance, and I want to say thanks to Adam for actually explaining that. Yes.
Nobody's ever asked me that question before.
Hey, well, listen, that's
It's important. You know, people think insurance is just a waste of money. It's not, man. Trust me. When you need it and you don't have it, it could be an absolute disaster.
Well, that is true. You know, Adam, I don't know about you, man, but back in the days, I would get into car accidents, man. I've had some serious car accidents.
I've seen the pictures, man.
Yeah, you have, and the first thing I would do is get out of the car and wonder how bad the car is, how damaged the car is. My focus was about the car. So back in the days, my headset and my headspace was more about, okay, I got to get insurance. God forbid the car gets destroyed. I never really thought about my person. I never really thought about me. I never really thought about the other person on the other end. God forbid they get hurt. But as you get older, as you mature, as you make friends with attorneys like Adam Handler, as people get in accidents and get hurt, okay, you realize, ladies and gentlemen, insurance is there for more than just having the required protection by the state. It's more than that, a whole lot more than that. I have learned that the hard way, the rough way, the tough way. Hence the reason why Adam said, well, people like Squeeze, he's got supplemental insurance. I don't even have to ask, all right? So what we're saying to you out there is, ladies and gentlemen, if and when you get hurt in an accident, an automobile accident, a lot of you are saying, but I don't want to sue my uncle. I don't want to sue my mom. I don't want to sue my friend. I don't want to sue anybody.
You're only suing them. You're only suing them if they don't have insurance.
Right. So I know this community is like, no, man, that's not cool, man. Oh, I'm going to sue my brethren. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason why insurance is in place. That's the reason why the other person has insurance. All right. Speak to an attorney. His name is Adam Handler. Speak to him. All right. And find out more about that. This lesson that you're learning this morning from yours truly, David Squeeze Annakie, and more so Adam Handler, the case handler, is so that you can understand as an immigrant or non-immigrant here in the United States, you have rights even when you get into an accident. You have recovery or recourse, as Adam calls it. Make sure you store the number for a good personal injury attorney. And that attorney is Adam Handler. And you're going to be hearing a lot more from myself and Adam, seeing that we have some more times in the morning to speak a little bit more in length. You're going to understand more about insurance, why insurance in the capacity of automobile accidents, and as to why you should store the number for this attorney and not another. So with that said, everyone that's out there, before we get to a true success story, can you please do yourself a favor? Okay. Can you demonstrate that you're down with PPID? PPID is Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, the firm that Adam Handler, your personal injury attorney, is a partner of. Can you demonstrate, can you show Adam, show Steve that you're down with PPID by everyone that's listening? Okay, please. Okay. Dial this number, let it ring 15 seconds. Adam Handler will actually see you calling. He may even pick up the phone, all right, and say good morning to you.
I will pick up the phone right now. Let's see who's the first one. It's a little contest. Let's pull a winner. You call the number right now. You test it out. You will hear me say, good morning, how are you? 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Who's calling me right now? Who's saying good morning? Who's saying Wagwan?
I wonder if we'll get more New Jersey callers or more New York callers. All right, come on, New Yorkers, don't let me down. Come on, Jersey people, don't let me down. Dial this number of an attorney. You're going to store the number. God forbid you get in an accident or somebody you know get in an accident, or even if you need immigration help, they have an immigration department, which is separate from Adam. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-PPIDLAW. And once again, maybe it's not you that gets into the accident. Could be your daughter, could be your son, could be a friend. It could be a nana. All right, whatever it is.
I hear my paralegals picking up the call. I guess It's
Yeah.
going directly to them right now. I hear them
Wanna
all
know.
saying, "Hi, good morning."
I want to know. And Jersey people, New York versus Jersey. All right. Jersey is always kicking New York's ass, but let's see what happened. New York versus New Jersey, because Adam, he practices law in New Jersey and in New York as a top personal injury attorney, settled well over $130 million. But listen, you're not going to get into an accident now, but you need to store the number. Now, let's see who gets more calls. Is it going to be
518?
Is it going to be New York calls? Here's the number. Demonstrate 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Why? Because you're a very smart human being, extremely smart. You want an attorney that's going to treat you like family. Earlier, I was talking with Adam Handler, my personal injury attorney, my case handler. The man was settled construction accident, medical malpractice, automobile accident. I was saying, you know what, man? Anyone speaking with you in the frame and the context of what and how we think of what an attorney should speak and look like, you're completely different. You're just like a regular, normal person having a conversation with a person, and you make them feel comfortable. That is the reason why people hire you. People feel comfortable with you, you know? And that's what people want. It's like when you go to the doctor, you don't want to get treated like a number. So when you go to your attorney, you don't want to get treated like a number. You want to get treated like a person, like a family member taking care of you. And that's what your personal injury attorney, Adam Handler, is all about. So give him a ring. New Jersey, give him a call. New York, give him a call. The number, dial it, let it ring 15 seconds. Adam will pick up or someone will pick up, and then they'll store the number and you store the number. 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID law. He's on his website now on Facebook. So go to his page, The Case Handler or David Squeeze Annakie, if you're listening to the radio, and you'll see him scrolling through big fat checks that people are holding on his website, thecasehandler.com. This is what Adam and his teammates do, Matt Goodstein and his team. They help people to have that smile on their face. They help people to have a much better life after accidents. You're looking at scooter accidents, you're looking at bicycle accidents, you're looking at helicopter accident, you're looking at all these accidents out there. It's unbelievable. Construction accidents, slip and fall accidents, you name it. Adam Handler has done it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to Adam Handler and his team. The number once again is 844-774-3529. I wonder which of these accident cases that Adam and his team has settled he will demonstrate today here on Testimonial Tuesday. Which one are you going to be doing today, March 23rd, Adam?
I like this one. It's a construction accident case, Tomo.
That's the name, Tomo?
Yeah, that's Tomo right there. Look at that. That's a couple of years ago we settled construction. This is this is a classic, right? So we just say, man, I don't want to sue, I don't want to do anything. So this guy gets in a terrible accident. His wife calls and says, listen, my husband was in a terrible accident at work. He doesn't want to sue. He doesn't want to bring a case. Can I bring him in and you guys can discuss it together? And I remember they brought him in and we talked about it. He's like, no, my job said that they're going to take care of me. They're going to pay all the bills. And any time out of work I have, they just don't want me filing a claim. I'm like, all right, well, listen, we're here if you need us, but don't wait too long. You don't want to let the case get stale. And we want to make sure that we hit all our deadlines. About 3 weeks later, he calls me and says that they fired me. They're not taking care of anything. They completely went back on their word that they were going to make it right for him. And we started the case. $235,000 for Tomo. If you could read that quote for me.
Wow. Adam and the case handler team were great. Good communication, and they were there when I called. I always recommend others to him. He treats clients how they should be treated. Tomo from Queens, $235,000 settlement. But before you say anything, Adam, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Squeeze is talking about. This is what David Squeeze Annakie is talking about. This is what the big mouth guy that talks more than playing music on the station is talking about. This is the reason why I love chat, I love talk. See what I said earlier? I am here to educate you. I'm here to bring you to the right person. I'm here to give you the right product, the right service. And that's what I'm doing. This man and his family, well, he decided that he did not want to sue. He did not want to do anything. And lo and behold, Adam spoke to him modestly, because that's just how Adam is. Adam is not like me. I am a hard sell. I'm very, very aggressive. Adam is more of a modest, calm, cool, collective attorney until he gets in front of the jury and the judge. all right, until he's in court. But listen, this gentleman, Tomo, said, no, I don't want to sue. I don't want to go after that. My job said they're going to take care of me and all of that stuff. The reason why you have an attorney is so that the attorney takes care of you. They're going to take care of you, believe it or not, more than your job. Guess what this freaking job did? They fired his ass. And then he had to come back to Adam. So I'm saying to every one of you, listen to your attorney, especially one that is as good as Adam. That's the reason why you need him as a part of your team. He's a part of my team. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, give him a call. Maybe you can have dinner with him like I am going to have dinner with him this evening. Why? Because he's paying. All right.
I was going to say, who's paying for dinner, man?
Okay. The number right now for everybody in New York City, everybody in New Jersey to call to have a good, excellent, exceptional personal injury attorney. That number is 844-774-3529. I don't care who you are, what you are, in status, out of status, citizen, non-citizen. As long as you're a human being and you're listening to Squeeze on 93.5 FM, you need to store my friend's number, Adam Handler. I know him for 15 years, all right? The number, once again, is 844-774-3529. There's no attorney on the station that can be compared to Adam Handler. He's the longest running consistent attorney on the station.
They may be louder, but they're not better.
Facts, all right? So make the call. Everyone, dial the number, let it ring 15, 20 seconds, and say, you know what, Squeeze? Your mouth is big, you're loud, but I get you. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I have the number because I know I'm not the only one in this world that I care for. I've got kids, I've got my family, I've got my friends. I know you, a lot of you listeners by way of my companies, BioLife and USA Credit. And I know if and when you need a good attorney, you know you can trust me to give you the ultimate attorney, Adam Handler. Call him now. Let it ring at his desk. He'll pick up 844-774-3529 or his paralegals, 844-774-3529. Sorry, I got long-winded there, man, but I want to share with everybody I grew up with, everybody in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, people all over there in Jersey. I wanted them to have your number, Adam Handler. Okay, and I'm not stroking you or brown-nosing you because you're buying this dinner tonight. I'm just saying this because you're friends with me for past 15 years. All right, sir?
Well, listen, I look forward to eating at Burger King with you tonight, and it's all good. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we do this show. Sometimes, you know, I think we're both guilty of being a little long-winded. You're listening to us live on 93.5 FM or Facebook, and again, it means the world to us that you're tuned in, because there's other things you can be doing and watching and listening to right now, but you're here with us, and it's just a wonderful thing. We do quality legal work here. You know, I said insurance is the kind of thing you need when you need it, and when you don't need it, you know, it's just there kind of in the background. That's the same thing for me and my services. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, hope that you never have to dial my number, that you never have to have that response to a terrible situation and need a lawyer. I truly hope that you can make it your whole life without ever having to, you know, seek out a personal injury attorney for something that's terrible, that's happened to you or your family. But I'm a realist, and I've been doing this so long that I know that terrible things happen to very good people. You know, terrible things happen to God-fearing people, faithful people, religious people. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you're doing here, what your status is. You're going to need a good attorney. And as long as you know that I'm here kind of floating in the background for you, then I've done my job. Then Squeeze has done his job, you know, letting you know that there's an attorney out there that does things very different than other attorneys, that cares for you like family, that treats you like a friend. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Squeeze's word for it. Don't take the other DJs on this radio station that have endorsed me for so many years. Don't take their word for it. Take the word of those who have come before you that never expected that they need your boy, the case handler, to represent them and their family. But they got into that terrible accident. They called 844 PPID law. They got connected to me. They got connected to my practice, and we made, you know, something negative into something positive.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, make sure you reach out to my man, Adam Handler. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you call the firm. The number is 844-774-3529. Before we go, I want to remind you all that you can get free immigration consultations at that said firm. Okay, it's a separate department from Adam Handler's department. Call the same number, 844-PPID-LAW. I want to say thanks to all the people who have called, when we asked them to call. We do appreciate you calling. I see a 646-201-802. I see a Diane call. I want to say thanks for reaching out to Adam Handler at 844-PPID-LAW. I do believe it's a smart move to store his number in your phones. Okay, pass his number on, text it on. If you're on Facebook, make sure you store that number also. 844-PPID-LAW. And don't forget to email news@ppid.com to be a part of the database. With that said, have yourself an amazing Tuesday. Adam, fill in the blanks. We're out for now. Thank you so much.
All right, brother.
All right.
It's 10 o'clock.